Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Goodrich Chronicles. I am your host, Anthony Goodrich. Let's get at it. This video is an update from the one I did last week, but for reasons I can't explain right now, I had to take it down. So I'm redoing it, but with an update. Okay, and this is pertaining to the 3-year-old little boy, KJ, out of Alabama, who was in the custody of a state worker who was supposed to be transporting him from one place to another, but she had a Snickers moment and forgot the little boy was in the back seat, and 5 hours later, he expired. Now, the update to this is put up the picture of little KJ. Okay, now the care worker, the state worker that was taking care of him, she has been arrested. Her name is Kella Stanford. And supposedly the state contracts these organizations that take care of kids to take care of the kids. So she was contracted by the state to do something that she failed to do, and it cost someone their life because of it. So she's been arrested, but she has since been released on bond. She was arrested yesterday. She's out, and I'm not sure what the court date is, but I'll find that out. So meanwhile, the parents are devastated. You'll hear a clip from the father, and he'll tell you how smart the little kid was and how much of a joy he brought to their life, you know? I'm not going to get into any details about why the state worker had the little boy, because I don't know the details, so I can't get into them. But anyway, so with that being said, you'll hear from the father. You'll hear statements from the caregiver, at the time, the state worker. And tell me what you think. I'm baffled by how this whole thing took place, and 5 hours go by and you forget that the boy is in the back seat. How do you do that? How do you do that? Anyways, check out the video. I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you think this woman should go to jail? Do you think she should just get community service? Should she get a slap on the wrist? Just probation? What do you think? I think she should have her black ass put in jail. That's what I think. I'm going to show you a picture of her. In fact, put the picture up full mask. This is her. This is what the state is hiring. She looked like she's on something. But anyways, I would love to know what you think. Check out this video.
The recording we received from a family member only has part of the conversation, which begins with the transporter explaining what happened. She says, "I went to the daycare and I got sidetracked and stopped off and got something to eat. And when I came out, instead of going to the left to the daycare because I got called and said I didn't have a case, I instantly said to myself, oh, I'm done for the day. I'm going to go home." Stark's father responds to that, saying that they left his son. The transporter then says that instead of going to the daycare, they came home and forgot Starks was in their back seat. Now, they repeatedly apologize and say that there are not enough words to express how bad they feel. This is when one of Stark's relatives comes in. She responds and says, "That baby died in a car. He suffocated. He didn't have no help, no nothing. You had the child safety lock on the doors. You didn't think to look in the back seat?" The transporter responds and says, "No, ma'am, I did not." They proceed to explain what happened, and she ends with saying, "I wouldn't have killed no child." Now, they continue to talk a little bit before the recording ends, and the Jefferson County Coroner's Office says Stark sat in the backseat of a car on Pine Tree Drive from 12:30 until 5:30. And sadly, he was pronounced dead 30 minutes later.
This is how the boy's father told CNN affiliate WVTM he will remember his son.
Small, brilliant, bright little child. I'm talking about, when I say yeah, respectful. I'm talking about knew how to count, knew his colors. 3 years old. knew all the animals. I'm telling man,
Yeah,
he was very intelligent.
Yes, he was, bro. He was real nice and all that.
Like, he was just joyful.
And there you have it. A complete disregard for human life. Such a precious soul taken way too soon. Again, I'd like to know what you think, because this is a subject that really affects me closely. And I've always been an advocate for the shorties who have nobody to look out for them when they're being left in the car. Always wondering how we can keep this from happening. Keep the numbers low. Keep them at 0, damn low. Keep it from happening, period. This is number 16 across the country. 16 kids this summer alone that have died because they were forgotten about. It's just too sad. But I'm going to end it with that. And I would like to say thank you very much for tuning in to another episode of the Goodrich Chronicles. And like I always say, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to spend some time with a brother like me. And for that, I will always be grateful. Anthony Goodrich, signing off.